It's getting kind of hot in here. Maybe it's the baked potatoes. Beautiful, right? And now you can learn how to make them too. Okay, first take smooth potatoes, because the smoother they are, the easier they are to peel. And then, so you place them in your water and make sure to scrub them really well. Remember the speech about how to clean your hands? Well, clean your potatoes just the same. So get in there, scratch them a bit, and nicely wash them out, because there's a lot of dirt on them. And you just nicely rinse your potatoes. And you can even take a paper towel to dry them out so it doesn't slip when you're peeling the skin off. And so just take your peeler and peel them. Just on the top layer, make sure not to press too hard with your peeler, because you'll start taking off the potato with it. And while I'm peeling this, let me tell you about this short kind of story I read. This article by Live Science, they followed this guy called Chris Voigt. And you know it's like myths kind of thing, if you can live off of your potatoes. Well, this guy, Chris Voigt, he was the director of the Potato Commission at Washington State, and he tried living off of potatoes for 2 months. The guy didn't even use seasoning, just the basic salt and pepper, and a tiny bit of oil whenever he needed to cook them. So he just went on with that for 2 months. He wasn't trying to diet or anything, but he just wanted to prove that potatoes are very versatile and that you can use them for many things. So he did that, and by the end of it, he was still alive, and his cholesterol decreased, his blood pressure went down, and he was really healthy. But he said don't try this at home. Because one, you need to be medically approved for this, because your kidneys need to be really healthy to process all the extra potassium that you're intaking from the potatoes, because you have to eat 20 potatoes a day to get your necessary calorie intake. So honestly, I would never try this. I would get sick of it by the thought of it. I could never live off of potatoes. But still peeling. You know that song, Taylor Swift song, haters gonna hate, hate, hate? Have you ever heard of haters gonna take, take, take? Well, now you have. Okay, this is taking a long time. I actually suck at peeling potatoes. My mom is so much better at this. But just continue peeling your potatoes. Notice how I'm not necessarily taking the skin off. So you just take a thin layer of the skin off, not any of the potato. And I'm just gonna move this out of the way. And you just peel it off. And I think I'm done with the potatoes. So just put your peeling thing out of the way and grab the potatoes. So cut them down the middle and like this, and then cut them again if it's a little too thick. So as for the top layer, just slice it like this. And this came out a little thin, but make sure not to cut your potatoes too thin, because they will burn when they're being baked or even fried sometimes. So just cut them into whatever shape you like. I like them long wedges, like this. And I'm gonna put these in my bowl here for later. And now for the other potato, just gonna cut that out. Damn. Okay, doing the same. That was a bad cut. Okay, so for the rest of it, so after you cut all your potatoes, just put them in a bowl. And then you add your seasonings. So first, remember to add some oil to it so the seasonings will stick. So I'm just gonna spray some oil on there. Any oil is fine, unless you're allergic to nuts. Don't use nut oil. And I'm gonna start with some paprika, because I love the spice. And then I have some more chili powder. Put a bunch of that chili powder in, and some turmeric if you have any. This isn't necessarily necessary, so just some of that. These are just your basic seasonings. Most of you probably have everything at your house. I just have some garlic powder I don't think this makes any difference. I could never taste the garlic in anything that I put it in. And some Italian seasoning. You can add salt and pepper if you want. I'm just gonna add it in at the end. So after you put your spices in, they'll stick really nicely now that you added the oil in at the start. And just get your hands in there and smooth it all over, coat it, just marinate. Just nice and smooth. Okay, and just wipe your hands. And so, look how they're nicely coated. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you how much salt you might need to add, just like a sprinkle, don't add too much, how much ever you like. So if you're done with that, you just do simple things. So you just take your air fryer, if you have one, it's like this, and you just take your thing, and then you dump them in there. Look, there's a little potato slice left. And spread them out in the air fryer nicely. And then get it to a higher setting, like 350, and then just cook for like 10 minutes, just bake it. And so 5 minutes into it, just take your air fryer out and shake it up a bit so that all the sides will get cooked really nicely. And the temperatures are the same if you use the oven. So same thing, maybe like 350 degrees and 5 minutes, shake it up, 5 more minutes. You can do it less or more depending on how crispy you would like them. There is another option if you don't have any of these on hand. You can use a pan, just add some oil, not too much or they'll get kind of soggy, and just put your cut wedges into them and just fry them. And that'll make the same thing. So this is a pre-made batch, and let's taste it. Well, I'm gonna taste it, you can stare. Eloquent, delicious, perfectly seasoned. You should try it.